Hello friends and welcome to another episode of Tried and Tested. Now a lot of you left comments asking us to try Indian beauty products. We heard you, so here we go. Now I'm not super familiar with Indian beauty products and they're not very widely available in Singapore, so please if there are any others you'd like us to try, let us know, and also feel free to correct my pronunciation. So Lakmé is India's #1 cosmetics brand and it was the country's first cosmetic brand to introduce makeup to Indian women. This is the Lakmé Absolute Precision Liquid Liner. It's supposed to be super long wearing, waterproof and ophthalmologically tested. See the tip? It's a felt tip. Wow, that's inky black. It's got great control as well. It should be the other way. I got a little birdie. I should really stick to my day job. And the colour is very black. That's a solid eyeliner. It's very black and inky, the payoff is really great, like no wateriness anywhere. I do think that the tip, I would have preferred it a little bit sharper just to get a sharper wingtip. It's a pretty fat kind of tip, so it takes a little bit more control to get a super sharp tip if that's what you're after. I don't think the tip allows for the most precision. Yeah, but because the ink comes out so fast, if you've got really steady hands, you could be pretty accurate with this. So I would give this 8 out of 10. Patanjali Ayurved is a very popular brand from India started by a yoga guru called Baba Ramdev. Now this is Kajal, which is a type of eyeliner. I was trying to find the difference between Kajal and kohl, and sometimes they overlap, sometimes they're like completely different things, so if you could educate me, I would really appreciate that. Patanjali Herbal Kajal uses natural ingredients that indulge, relax and soothe your eyes. This really looks like a lipstick that has been sharpened. You can see how creamy this is and how smudgy that is. So I never quite figured out how to use it because what happens when it gets blunt? Then what do you do then? So I saw some videos on how to apply kajal, and it's like you put it here like this and then you close your eye around it and then you just pull it out. And now as I'm holding this next to my eye, I'm like, no! It's so close to me! Honestly, the thought of like doing this and pulling it out just makes me feel that's so close, that's very close to my eye. It's really ticklish. What? Nothing came out. No, I'm gonna try this again. I won't give up until I get it right. I would say I am having a tough time getting a neat and nice application. I think that the application for this, it could be quite daunting for a first timer, like slightly difficult, but with practice, I think it could become one of those things that like so easy, like you might not even need a mirror to do this, It is not smudge proof. Yeah, no smudge, no smear, I'm not sure about that. But I was quite surprised that they said that anyway. So the look that I'm getting from this now is like the lived-in sleepy eye look, but I think there are many ways that you can do this. You can also go past a few times and like thicken it like an eyeliner. Overall, I think I would give this like an 8 out of 10 because I like the lived-in look. And I do like, after a while, how easy it is to put on. Do you know how long it took for me to do this? Look at this. It's pretty similar. This is like a good 3 eyeliners and eyeshadow. This is like one product. And they kind of look the same. This is the pure lavender water from Kama Ayurveda. So this lavender water is 100% natural. The lavender is hand-picked from the wild in the Himalayas and then steam distilled. Lavender has natural anti-inflammatory properties and antibacterial properties and is very good for calming sensitive and irritated skin. And it's also supposed to be very good for helping you get a good night's sleep. So for mist, I like to use it before my makeup and then like pat it in, maybe after all the moisturizers and everything, or sometimes before the moisturizers, it depends on my mood. But I also like to use it after I finish my makeup. So sometimes like if I get too much powder on, then I kind of use the mist to make it look a little bit more dewy. I think the regular lavender that I've been exposed to smells a lot more floral. It smells a lot sweeter. This smells quite different. It smells very herbaceous. It smells very woody and it smells very green. So it's all the lavender with that deeper, earthier notes to it, which is quite nice actually. This nozzle is great. Like, look at that distribution. Look at that stream. So this is considered a higher end brand and it's quite luxurious and is slightly pricier. There's nothing I don't like about this. I would give this a 10 out of 10. And I can see how if you pump into a smaller bottle and bring it around, it'll be so great for pick-me-up throughout the day. So Himalaya Herbals is the brand that's probably most widely available in Singapore, and this is the Purifying Neem Face Wash. Neem is a plant known for its purifying and antibacterial properties, and this also contains turmeric, which helps to control acne and pimples. It's a very jelly-like consistency. Oh, makes me want to eat it. So this one doesn't actually foam up that much. I mean, there's a little bit, but it's more of a creamy rather than a foam. The smell is overwhelmingly strong. There's also a slight a whiff of something like Dettol or something. I don't know, it smells a bit like Dettol. I don't know why. It smells a bit clinical. And I'm not sure where it's from. Is that what Neem smells like? I've never smelled Neem before actually. The colour of that face wash actually reminds me of Nickelodeon slime. Okay, so it's done, and actually my skin does feel alright. A little bit, it does feel a bit tight. Well, this is meant for preventing pimples. I'm assuming that this is for like more normal to oily skin. So for me, it's like just a tad drying, but I wouldn't judge it based on that. But it has left my face feeling actually quite smooth and feeling very clean. It took a while to get off all the residue. Like it was slightly more slimy in texture, more hugging the face as I was washing it off. So removal was a little bit, well, not a lot, but like just a little bit tougher. So I would rate it like a 6 out of 10. I think mostly because of the smell. I really find it slightly overpowering, and also it was a little bit more difficult to wash off. But apart from that, it's alright. So Lotus Herbals is a popular beauty brand that is known for their sun care products, and this is the Lotus Herbals Safe Sun UV Screen Matte Gel, and it's supposed to be non-greasy at all and also sweat-proof. Oh, that smells really fresh. Ooh. The texture is like a gel. Oh, it smells like, okay, it smells like Lotus, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the smell of Lotus. And it's so smooth. Oh, it's gone completely matte and smooth now. Okay, so normally the sunscreens that I use, like it would leave a sticky kind of film, or it feels a lot more tacky, and after it kind of gets absorbed, you can still kind of like feel the sunscreen, almost like a bit like moisturizer, whereas this has no stickiness at all. This is amazing. Oh, this is like a really comfortable sunscreen. I can't feel it at all. It feels like I powdered down my hand or something. And there is a bit of a cooling sensation when I put this on. Oh, you can put this on your face as well. Yeah, I totally won't mind putting this on my face. I really like this. I would give this like a 10 out of 10 because it's everything. It's really ultra soothing, matte look. Okay, I don't know about oil control, but like, this is so comfortable. I don't even feel like I'm wearing sunscreen at all. So this is pretty awesome, man. 10 out of 10. Elle is a beauty brand that caters to the young and trendy crowd. So they have a huge range of cosmetic products, and they're very known for their nail polish. Their nail pots line has a wide range of colors, and this is number 23, which is like a shimmery plum. The packaging is so cute. It looks like a little turnip. Ew. Oh, it's very pretty. This nail polish is pretty fantastic. Like the way it's spread, like it got such a good coverage in the first coat, not tacky at all, like very easily spreadable. Usually like sometimes I find like these small tiny bottles, the brushes are a little bit weird, but this one is pretty good. But I do foresee it's kind of short, so I could sort of see how if you're nearing the end of the bottle, you might end up with quite a bit of wastage. Even though it got a good coverage and I got 2 coats solid, like pretty fast, there's something about the finished color that to me feels a little bit watery. So 7.5 out of 10. Shahnaz Husain is a prominent Indian entrepreneur, and she has won many prestigious international awards, and this is her makeup line. So this mascara is supposed to be a water-based one that is supposed to dry faster, so it reduces the tendency to smudge and it makes the lashes look longer and thicker. So now I'm just going to apply this on my right eye, and there's nothing on my left eye, and then you can see the difference. So it's like got a very thick, fluffy kind of brush. It's a long ways to like the inside where you can grab the lash. I don't think my lashes can reach that. Ew! It smells like perfume. Yeah, that's not catching anything. it's just not, it's just like passing through, you know. Oh, just going by with lots of mascara on my brush, but you're not getting any of it. I do not feel my lashes being grabbed at all. So in terms of like coating my lashes, that's not gonna happen. Oh my god, I might as well take a toothbrush and go over my lashes. It's not, cannot lah. This cannot. The mascara ones that I use, usually slightly shorter bristles, or like they're much denser, so it really catches on to the eyelash and coats it. I mean, sometimes I even use the ones with like a plastic spiked ball at the end of the wand, so it's not even like a brush, you know, because my lashes are that short. So this really is doing nothing for me. I can't really use the brush on this mascara, so I can't use it properly, and I don't think I can rate it properly either. So, ooh. So maybe for this mascara, consider it only if you have like nice, thick, long, luscious lashes. I guess my lashes are just too short for this. Oh my god, I just noticed something! This holographic sticker has a face on it. Okay, so we've come to the end of the episode. If you want to find out more about the products, the links are in the description box down below, or you can also go to our tried and tested Facebook page. And if you haven't done so already, go and download the Clicknetwork app, because you can watch the videos before they come out on YouTube. Yeah! Alright, till next time. Mwah. Go be beautiful!